Hello, it's Jan with merger with Jan. Instagram always throws me. Good evening. I'm sorry, there's no uh, early introduction to what I'm doing tonight. It was a very short decision as to what I was going to talk about, but what it is going to be, and I'm just going to move my Instagram over so I can see if there's any comments here. What I'm talking about tonight is some goals to achieve to help you retire with abundance, and habits. What are 9 habits of achieving a financial abundance in retirement? So now I have lost my I've lost you. There you go. Right. Okay, good. So how are we all this evening? If you're on live, please say hello live and ask some questions if you've got any, and I will answer them either live or later on if I can't find you. So this live has been inspired. Hello, I know somebody's on there. Say hi. This live has been inspired by Clever Girl Finance, who is a lady that is prevalent on YouTube, and I thought what was a wonderful live that she was doing. So I wanted to tell you about the things that she said, and also add a few bits of my own. So first of all, what is the first habit? Well, it's to set goals and achieve them. Might seem pretty obvious, but it's a really good goal to have. And they need to be SMART goals, which if you're on live, do say if you know what that stands for, what SMART stands for. So it's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So if you just say, yeah, I want to retire at 50 or 60 or whatever it is, you know, well, if you just say I want to retire early for a start, that's not going to give you the specifics of it and how you're going to do it. So, and whether it's achievable. If you're 49 and you say you want to retire at 50 and you haven't got any idea about it, it's not going to be exactly achievable. You need to be smart about it. So, specific, say dates, times, how much, exactly how much. If you want to make your own business, how much money do you want to make by when? If it's the measurable side of it is, will you have achieved it? So when you get to a certain date, will you have achieved that amount of money? So you need to be able to prove that you to yourself that you have achieved it. So if you're off track, is it achievable? We've mentioned that one. Is it relevant? Well, it has to be to do with what you're obviously wanting to achieve, and time bound to give you dates and times and stuff like that. So that's your first tip. Well, your first habit, should I say. And then the second one is something that some of us ladies struggle with, and that is to believe in yourself. So if you don't believe you're going to do it, let me tell you something now, you're not going to do it. So you need to cultivate your mindset, cultivate your belief, and there's lots of ways of doing that. There's all sorts of personal development, which in the old days you might have thought was a bit woo-woo, but these days, like, if you're not doing it, then it's almost like there's something wrong with you if you've not got your personal development going. So I'm just checking. My live wasn't working on Instagram. Hey ho, we're there now. Yes, so for those on Instagram, I'm really sorry. It looks like we weren't live for the first one. So really quickly, recapping, we're talking about 9 habits to achieve early abundance in retirement, or early retirement in abundance, or whichever way around you want. So the first one is creating your SMART goals, which is measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And the second one is to believe in yourself. This is so important, because as I was saying, if you don't believe in yourself, then why should anybody else believe in you? And you won't probably achieve what you are wanting to do. You'll just, if you don't believe it, then it's not going to happen. So there's lots of ways to help with that. There's lots of personal development groups you can go on. There's lots of stuff you can get on the internet. Then there's some great ladies out there that and gents, I'm sure, that can help. I'm going to be interviewing a lady next week, hopefully, or the week after, Andrea Morrison, who is wonderful at the mindset, and having you show yourself how you learn to trust in your gut. So that's a really great one. She's also got some financial ideas to help to ladies that are in the business and creating their own worth of their business and the finances, how they're going to charge enough money for what they're offering. So we've got to set your goals and achieve them. Believe in yourself. 3 is say no. We need to say no as ladies, and sorry if it's a generalization, but we can often want to do everything, please everyone, do everything, and never say no. We're always sort of believe that we need to do everything we can to do whatever we need to do, basically, but we sometimes need to say no. It's sometimes more important to say no. If it's not going to help you, it's not going to help other people. It's like the old adage about if you're in the plane and it's going to crash, you need to get the oxygen yourself first before you can help other people. And if you're always doing too much, then you can't do that. So learn to say no, and that's part of believing in yourself as well. So 3, we've done say no. 4, self-love. This is all part of the same thing, really. It's a bit more direct. So allow yourself to have some time to yourself. Allow yourself to have that massage, or if you haven't got the budget just right now, just sometimes just go for a walk with the dog, or it doesn't have to cost money. Something that's going to make you feel better. Just get some nice candles. I've got ladies that I know that do some amazing candles that can be really relaxing, and allow yourself a little glass of wine, and just allow yourself a little bit of chill out time, and just basically look after yourself a little bit, reward yourself, allow yourself, if you've done something good, allow yourself that, I don't know, whether it's a cake or whatever's good for you, just allow yourself a little bit of that now and again. And then number 5, have a backup plan. Don't think that just because you've started on this journey of self-development, of learning how to create your own business, it's all going to work out immediately straight away. To have a backup plan, make sure you've got enough money in the bank to for the bad days when you're not earning enough. If it's going to take a little bit longer, perhaps consider being able to do a part-time job or something if you need to. Always have a sort of a backup. It doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't mean to say that just because you're getting a part-time job, you're going to be stuck in that forever, or you failed, which is another point we're coming on to in a minute. So 6, be comfortable with failure. Sometimes things don't work. Sometimes whatever you're wanting to do, it might not work straight away. I'm sure you all know about the guy who was doing the light bulbs, and he was told how could he cope with failing so many times to make this light bulb, and he, to paraphrase, said, "Oh no, I just found 99 ways not to do it." He put a positive stream on it. So be prepared to fail. Don't think of that as a massive disaster. Think of it as a positive thing. Again, do say hi if you're on, and let me know, and so I can say hi to you. And if you're on replay, do say hi replay as well. And what's next? Got them all written down so I don't forget any of them. Number 7, know when to take help, when to accept help. We're often very independent as ladies. We like to try and do everything ourselves, and if we're business ladies or business mindset, or we're wanting to do something like retire early, we're very keen to believe that we need to do everything, but we don't necessarily need to. We can ask for help, but there's a big proviso to this, and Alexa's talking. Big proviso to this: make sure the people you're asking for help are the right people that have the experience or have the knowledge in the thing that you want to know. So if you've got, you're thinking about doing, say, a network marketing business, or starting your own, doing painting or whatever it is, don't ask Fred Blogs down the road or your next door neighbour's auntie's uncle, unless they have experience in that, because people that we know and love often want to help, but they think that it's if by helping us, they'd be helping us by telling us not to do something so we weren't disappointed if it failed, as opposed to somebody who's done their tread the path and knows about the subject that you're asking, so that they can actually give you proper advice, and they can tell you, well, no, actually that sounds like a good idea, but don't do it like that, do it like this. And they're giving you the proper advice, not just a meaning to help person that has no idea at all. And let's face it, if it's something that you want to do, like making money, and they're broke, then probably not a good idea to ask them. Okay, so that is number 6, and number 7, and number 8, personal development. A massive plus, something I really need to do thing. If you're not doing personal development, if you're not growing, you're dying, as I've heard. I don't know who gave that phrase, but always make sure you're continuing to do personal development. And it's, yes, stuff like for your industry, whatever it is that you're looking at doing, learn all the time. Make sure you're not like just learning though. One brilliant thing that I've heard, because I love doing courses, and I'm really bad at just doing courses. Learn a little bit and then do it. Learn a bit, do it. Learn a bit, do it. So there's personal development in your field, but also personal development in your mindset. And again, that goes back to the one of the first ones, believing in yourself. And there's some brilliant podcasts out there, and some brilliant type of meditation type of things, and some brilliant coaches. So definitely do that for your personal development. And the final one I would suggest is, burn out my phone. I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to switch the flipping thing off. Don't compare yourself to others. Comparativitis has killed many a business. So if you're just starting, say again perhaps in a network marketing business, or whatever business it is, and you see these people flying and making thousands and getting loads of teamies and doing loads of sales, and you've not done anything yet, then don't worry. Maybe they've done it all before. Maybe they're more experienced. Maybe this, maybe that. There's all sorts of other reasons why they might be doing better than you at this precise moment. But there's no reason why, if you follow all the above hints and tips, that given time, that you can totally change that around. And it might be that they want to earn a heck of a lot more than you need to, or that you want to. So they might have totally different goals. So don't worry about that. But I'd switch my phone off. I know, obviously haven't. So yeah, don't compare yourself to others. Just do your own. Compare yourself to yourself. So if you want to get to a certain place in life, or in your retirement goals, then make sure you do all the above things that I've said, your SMART goals specifically, and then compare yourself this month to last month, and go on like that to see if you're improving. If you're not improving your sales, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, then you need to look at what it is that's holding you back. Is it your mindset? Is it your skill set? But do it against yourself, not against other people, because it's just ridiculous. It's like, would you compare an orange to a dog? I mean, it's just daft. So that is the main thing regarding that one. So there we go. That's nine tips, and I hope they've been helpful. No questions live, but if you have any, if you want to ask any afterwards, after this is finished, then that'd be brilliant. And if you would like if you've been thinking about setting up your own business, or wanting to create some extra income for retirement, then I have got a little PDF that you can download. It'll either be in my bio, or you can just comment below PDF, and I will get that over to you. It's completely free, and give you some ideas as to what you can do to create the income streams to be able to retire early in abundance. And go back and listen to this for some more tips on how you can make sure that you do that and be successful. So And nobody wanting to speak right now. I know there's somebody online, so if you're there, say hi. I know this is always a bit behind, but anyway, thanks for watching if you've got this far, and I'll be back next week. I'm hoping I might have a lady next week that will be able to give you ideas on how to price correctly if you have your own business, how to like, it's not just money mindset. I think she might have some practical tips, and she can tell you a little bit about what she does. That's Andrea Morrison. It might not be next week, it might be following weeks, but if not next week, then make sure you just check out my sites to check when she's going to come in, because she is a lovely lady and very, very knowledgeable and very exciting to have her on. So speak to you soon, guys, and I'll be on next week 7:15 midweek mojo with Jan on Wednesday evening, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Speak soon and take care. Bye for now.